Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Want to grow your business and directly market to our local community? Ready to be part of exciting high school sports action and get your company brand noticed on our next live broadcast? Ready to be part of the big show? Don't miss out on this epic opportunity. Space is limited. Place your business ad with Epic View Studios during our live sports broadcast at just $2.99. That's 40 live games for the entire high school spring sports season. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios at epicview@yahoo.com. That's EPICVUE@yahoo.com for more information.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
My name is Megan, and I have a son named Connor. He has severe ADHD. I was looking for a daycare for him. He had been kicked out of one already. They said that he wasn't going to be able to receive one-on-one attention, and he needed somebody with him one-on-one, and that was when he was 3. So I came here a little discouraged. Since we've been here through Educare and my family service worker, we've gotten a lot of supports. I was afraid that he would never even be able to control his body enough to sit and learn, and now I have high hopes for him. He's made huge strides in his life, but I've also made huge strides so that our entire family has been helped since we've been here.
The Oakland Motor Company has your next car, truck, SUV, van, and everything in between. The smaller dealer with a big selection and lower prices. Oakland Motor Company, with over 35 years in the industry. No pressure, no hassles, just great prices and friendly customer service. Visit the Oakland Motor Company at 17 Old Waterville Road in Oakland today. No need to travel anywhere else. The Oakland Motor Company has high-quality pre-owned vehicles right here in Oakland. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Upgrade your ride today at the Oakland Motor Company. Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Bowley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Bowley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Bowley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Bowley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Bowley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Bowley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck from Epic View Studios.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Headquartered in Westbrook, Maine, the E.S. Bolus Company is one of the oldest, largest, and most experienced electrical contractors in the northeastern United States. Founded in 1920, ESB has established a solid reputation for quality, safety, and value that makes them a contractor of choice for major construction projects throughout the region.
When you hire E.S. Bolus, you know you're getting the real thing.
With decades of day-to-day management and industry knowledge, Bolus's team of smart, creative, and skilled professionals complete commercial, industrial, utility, and telecommunication projects of every size and scope.
We don't have to limit ourselves with the type of construction that we go after. There's a huge amount of talent within the company.
With being in business as long as we have, there's nothing we haven't come across or dealt with.
This is Weston. He just turned 1 year old. And this is Miles, and he is going to be 4. I not only work full-time, I go to college, and they got me the help to put the kids with daycare and scholarships.
I chose KVCAP preschool because I had heard good things about it from a friend, and Sebastian was about school ready. We got him in, and I'm so glad I did. He's learned so much. Sebastian has been with the same teacher all the way through the past 3 years. She's helped me and him learn a lot about himself. It's definitely more of a family environment than just a school setting.
We've been with KVCAP for a little over a year now. They were able to meet Silas's needs better than the other school we had been considering. He needed speech and he needs behavioral help. Both of those things were met here. The other school wasn't able to meet his IEP needs like KVCAP was.
KVCAP partners with MSAD 49, MSAD 54, RSU 19, and Waterville Schools to provide quality preschool services.
You work hard for your money, and a person's finances are one thing that determines the way they live. It determines your lifestyle, what type of car you drive, the area in which you live, or what hobbies you can afford. Controlling your financial situation is a very important part of anyone's life. This is why a lot of people find themselves seeking help with a professional financial advisor. To help them with their money matters, financial advisors teach people how to save money, invest money, and grow their money in order to reach their financial goals. Professional financial advisors can also provide you the skills and tools for successful investments in 401ks, 403bs, buying and selling of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. They can also provide life insurance quotes, long-term care insurance, and disability insurance. A professional financial advisor will provide both an analysis and guidance to businesses and individuals who seek help with their financial decisions. If you want a well-reputable financial advisor to help you along the way, contact Mike Cleary at Prime Financial today at 877-9450. Visit Prime Financial at 753 West River Road in Waterville or online at primefinancial.biz.
Make your wedding truly epic. Contact Epic View Studios now for wedding videography, photography, DJs, and more.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, depend on the knowledge and experience of Hammond Lumber Company. Hammond's Home Planning Center will turn your ideas into accurate conceptual drawings, and 3D visualization is available. Your Hammond sales rep will prepare a materials list and cost estimate. And when you buy all of your materials from them, Hammond will refund all of your design fees. Hammond can deliver your order from any of their 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner since 1953.
life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton, Maine to make your next appointment at 207-544-6786. Today's live broadcast is made possible by the generosity of our following sponsors. Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822.
Good afternoon, high school football fans, and welcome into Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field to Epic Views Studio presentation of Lawrence High School football. We got a playoff. Playoff?
Oh, nothing better than playoff football.
We got a playoff matchup here from the Hutamaki Packaging Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, and the president, Brian Bork, in the house. He said, when it's a big game, I got to be there.
He's taking it over controls.
That's right. The Lawrence Bulldogs going to host the. Actually, it looks like we're going to do the anthem right out of the gate, and then Larry and I will get into some stats here and talk about who's going to win this ball game.
seconds of silence to honor those affected by this horrible event. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem, sung today by Lawrence High School's very own Terry Cooley. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose brush stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's regular, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Today's pregame show brought to you by Epic View Studios. We have commercial space available in our upcoming basketball season, Larry. That will be starting in December, where we'll be doing Lawrence, Waterville, Skowhegan. Also, we're going to be doing some hockey games, NYA, as well as Kents Hill. So you can contact Brian at Epic View. That's epicvue@yahoo.com for all the details. Today's game brought to you by Huhtamaki Packaging, now hiring at huhtamaki.com. Pliable Marketing, create your recruiting video. Just visit pliablemarketing.com. ES Boulos, experienced electrical and telecommunications contractors. Visit esboulos.com. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Aquarius, Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow. Maine Athletic Fundraising online at mainaf.com. L-Dub, how'd Gardiner get here, by the way?
Okay, Gardiner 5-4 on the season. They had lost their last three regular season games. They started out the season 4-1, lost to Cheverus, Skowhegan, Coney, but they rebounded very nicely in the quarterfinal playoff game against Skowhegan with a 41-8 victory. Sophomore quarterback Asher Nagy, he had 250 yards passing and one touchdown. His main target was Zach Kristen. He had 10 receptions for 144 yards and a touchdown. And when they go to the ground, they go to Owen Chadwick. Great name out of Gardiner. Chadwick.
OC.
He's had relatives that have played or younger siblings that have played. Very, very good athletes. He's a sophomore. He had 9 carries, 47 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, they really shut down Skowhegan to 129 yards, all rushing and no passing. So defensively, they probably had their best game of the season.
We'll get to some Lawrence stats here in a second after I finish these sponsors. Reddington, Fairview General Hospital in Skowhegan, Bowley's Famous Franks, College Avenue in Waterville. Look for the QR code during the broadcast, and if you, I said click on it. I was going to say it again, but you scan it. You don't click on it. and you can get a chance to win a $20 gift card from Bowley's. Dow's Quick Stop on Western Avenue in Fairfield. Sonny's Pizza, call 207-453-7624. Tanya's Tips and Trims, Main Street, Fairfield. KVCAP online at kvcap.org. Prime Financial, call Mike Cleary at 877-9450. Kennebec Valley Community College, online at kvcc.me.edu. Oakland Motor Company, online at oaklandmotorco.com. Hannaford Supermarket and Pharmacy at the Elm Plaza in Waterville. Dr. Anna Froman in Benton, call 544-6786. And Epic View Wedding Services, visit epicviewstudios.com. Just to finish out Gardiner, L-Dub, one thing I noticed in the stats that we got, they are -6 in turnovers during the regular season. I don't have the stats from their playoff game, but they were -6. They had 20 turnovers and 14 takeaways. So,
actually, they had 2 turnovers, they had 2 interceptions, but they did recover 2 Skowhegan fumbles. For them to compete against Lawrence today, they have got to take care of the ball and not turn the ball over. If they turn the ball over, it could be a long afternoon for the Gardiner Tigers.
Lawrence will take the opening kickoff. It's a very short kick taken by the up man. And that is Wilson, number 34. Great field position to start for the Bulldogs. Lawrence comes in having rushed for over 2,500 yards this season. They're averaging 319 yards rushing a game, led by Colton Carter. 935 yards, 17 touchdowns. He's averaging 7 yards a pop when he gets the ball. 1st and 10. They shift out. Hamlin comes under center, and just like that, they are calling a penalty on the Bulldogs. Also in that rushing attack, Gavin Wilson, 406 yards, 5 touchdowns. And Gage Martin, one of the toughest little guys you're going to see on the field, 413 yards and 4 touchdowns. Both those guys are averaging almost 10 yards a carry.
You know, Lawrence hasn't played a game in 2 weeks. They want to start fast, but it might take him a series or 2 to get back into sync, because they really was playing their best football at the end of the season.
So 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs as they move back 5 yards. They hand it off right up the middle. It's Martin, and not much. He maybe gets 3. Going to be 2nd down and 12 for the Bulldogs.
You know, Lawrence will give the ball to Martin, Roy, Santone. Carter is their main back, as you gave him the stats. He's just around 70 yards to the 1,000-yard mark. That's what that's what you all look for a running back, to get those 1,000 yards.
Player for Gardiner had to go off for equipment issue. 2nd down and 13 for the Bulldogs. Opening drive of the game. Class B North semifinals. Hamlin going to take it himself. Nice cut. Hamlin still on his feet inside Gardiner territory. Down inside the 45. That's going to be a pickup of about 15 for Hamlin and a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
You know, as the season went on, we saw him call Hamlin's number 7 a little bit more in the rushing department, and he's just a very good athlete. Just makes him that much more dangerous.
Just to finish out the offensive stats for the Bulldogs, Hamlin had 50% passing on the season, 478 yards and 4 touchdowns. 1st and 10, Bulldogs inside the 45 of Gardiner. They hand it off again to Martin. Martin down a hole. Martin, one man to beat. He's at the 10, 5, touchdown. We saw that in the Brewer game, L-Dub. He scooted into the 2nd level, and he was gone. Because that's why you're averaging almost 10 yards a pop when you got 2 carries for 50-something yards right out of the gate. Aaron Craig will be on to attempt the extra point. He's been probably about 50% on the year, maybe a little bit less. He's got a great leg. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick splits the upright. So the Bulldogs start out like they started out the Brewer game, and you were talking, Larry, about maybe a little rust on the rust on the vehicle here, if you will, but they shook it off there.
Yeah, that they opened up with a 5-yard penalty. They were offsides, backed up, couple runs, got a first down, and then Gage Martin took one to the house.
Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations in Maine, New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com.
Okay, for Lawrence, 3 plays, 57-yard drive, capped off by a 44-yard Gage Martin touchdown run. The extra point was good, and with 10 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Lawrence with a 7-0 lead.
Braden Elliott back deep for Gardiner, and that's one, if you're head coach Munzing, you didn't want to see that right out of the gate, but they're going to have to answer here.
Like you said, Lawrence hasn't missed a beat. Sometimes when you're a couple weeks off between games, it takes you a little while. It didn't for Lawrence.
Great kick. Sends Elliott way back, but he makes a nice catch inside the 10 and returns it out close to the 25-yard line, about a 16-yard return for Elliott. And quarterback Asher Nagy will be in business. Nagy on the season, 53% completion percentage, 589 yards, 4 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, which doesn't bode well against this ball-hawking Bulldog defense that had 11 interceptions on the season. Nagy out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff. Strung out, nice cut up inside, but then blown up by Braden Littlefield. That was Evan Mishu. Had a nice gain, and Littlefield decleated him. Littlefield was the leading tackler on the season for the Bulldogs. 52 tackles, an interception, and 6 tackles for loss, L-Dub.
Yeah, very athletic middle linebacker for him. Jet sweep. It looked like it was going to be a big game, but he really filled the hole and stopped Mishu after a 4-yard gain.
And this is going to be Owen Chadwick out of the Wildcat formation. No, I'm sorry. They hand it off to Chadwick. Chadwick, nice cut up inside, is going to get a first down for Gardiner before being dragged down by Gage Martin, and he gets up and shoves Kyrian, or Kobe Neto, I should say. So right out of the gate, little bad blood here between the Tigers and the Bulldogs.
They remember years ago.
Used to be a hell of a rivalry
Yes,
back in the day.
Yes.
3 receivers split wide to the right for Nagy. The lone setback is Chadwick. There's a flag. And that's the same call that they made on the Bulldogs. Looks like they got Zach Christian for being offsides there.
Usually the wide receiver, both wide receivers have lined up offsides. Usually they check with the side judge.
Right.
First penalty on Gardner.
This time 2 receivers go wide to the left for Nagy. And Christian will be tight end to the right. Empty backfield for Nagy. Hands it off to Chadwick. Not much there. Blown up in the backfield, 32. Colton Carter was the first one there, and that's going to be a loss of 3. It's going to set up a second down and about 17 for Gardiner.
Definitely, Lawrence read that. They've seen the films on Gardner. They executed perfectly on defense. That was a 1-yard loss by Chadwick. Like you said, 2nd and 16.
Empty backfield again for Nagy. 2 receivers wide to the left. Coming back in motion. They fake it. Look over the middle. Intercepted! Kobe Neto down the sideline. Can he get to the corner? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Oh, Neto walked right in front of that, and Nagy, I think he sent him an email to let him know the ball was coming because he looked right at, maybe he didn't see him, Larry, I'm not sure, but boy, he looked right at Neto, and Neto stepped in front and took it to the house. Just like that, the Bulldogs up 13-0. I'm reminded of the mayor of Skowhegan, Al Wilson's comments that I won't share, but Larry knows. It's an inside joke.
Actually, great read by Kobe Neto. He really was playing behind him, and they threw the ball out into the flat. He stepped in front of it, and, all he had was the, receiver that got a pair of hands on him, but he had 40 yards of open field. Took it all the way. His first pick six of his career.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. Just like that, 14-0. Bulldogs. Huhtamaki and Waterville is now hiring, looking for a new job or seasonal work starting at $21.87 an hour. Join Huhtamaki, company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits in a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com. I want to remind you that we will be doing plenty of sports this winter. We've got Lawrence basketball, girls and boys. We've got Skowhegan basketball, girls and boys. We have Waterville basketball, girls and boys. We've got Kents Hills hockey. We've got NYA hockey. And you could be a part of that, where you get hundreds of thousands of views. And I'm not messing around here.
Thousands.
Hundreds of thousands. I'm not messing around here, okay?
Millions.
185,000 views last year.
Be part of the family.
That's right. You contact Brian at Epic View. That's Epic, VUE, at yahoo.com for all the information. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken by Elliott at the 15. Elliott right up the middle, makes a cut, and Mr. Everything, Gavin Lunt. He did everything but sell a couple of bags of popcorn in the Brewer game a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Makes
and he
the tackle.
was player of the game that game. He's really gotten better as the season's gone on, and like you said, he was everywhere.
He was like Savoir Faire.
You got it.
Remember that old cartoon?
They don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
nowadays that cartoon wouldn't be allowed.
Right. Handoff left side, and actually Littlefield's the first one there, as well as Preston Roy helped out. 2-yard gain by Mishu.
This Gardiner team, very young. A lot of sophomores in key positions. They do have some juniors and a few seniors, but this team's going to be heard from the next 2 years as Coach Munsing is really turning this program around.
Fake the handoff. Nagy, look at ball's tipped, and it's caught! I think the ball being tipped actually helped. Cody Dingle made the catch. Nice concentration by Dingle to catch that duck after it got slapped. And first down for Gardiner. Inside Bulldog territory to the 45.
Yeah. Nice call by the coaching staff to get Nagy back right in the saddle after the interception.
Chadwick goes around the right side and gets a nice gain out over the 40 to the 38-yard line of the Bulldogs.
I believe that was Mishu, Rick?
Evan Mishu. Yeah, Evan Mishu, sorry.
Yep. Nice run off right tackle. Sets up a 2nd and 3.
Nagy out of the shotgun, has Chadwick in the backfield. He's going to take the snap, looking to throw. Throws it. Man, makes the catch. Way too much room out there. I believe that's Cole Kirian for the Bulldogs. He gave way too much cushion there for Dingle, and he went right in front of him.
They played this, very, deep,
soft.
pass, very soft defense against Missalonsky, and it really benefited them.
They hand it off up the middle. Nice cut. Oh, Littlefield.
Hello.
Chase Burgess spun around, and Mr. Littlefield said, hey, time for you to go down, son.
That's 2 great hits already for Littlefield.
3 receivers go wide to the left for the Tigers. 2nd and 7 at the Bulldog 21, trying to answer the 14-0 deficit. Back to throw. Nagy throws in the flat. Caught. Nice catch over there by Brady Davidson. Looked like he wasn't going to be able to hang on, but he does. And it's a small gain down to the 15. It's going to set up a 3rd and 1. Definitely 4-down territory here for the Tigers. 2 receivers go wide to the right, 3 receivers to the left. Empty backfield for Nagy. He's going to take it himself, Nagy, and he has stood up. Gage Martin and Braden Littlefield stuck. I can't believe they gave him forward progress. Didn't look like he even got back to the line of scrimmage.
Very
Oh,
surprising.
I can't wait till that head of officials gets up here. Come on. 4th down, and they got to get down to the 14-yard line to get a first down.
Looks like a long 2.
Nagy has Burgess in the backfield. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws a quick one out to Burgess. Burgess makes a nice cut. No, he breaks a tackle and gets the first down. Gavin Lunt had him tackled without making the first down, but good job of breaking the tackle by Chase Burgess to get that first down.
Very nice catch by Chase Burgess. The pass really was in front of him. And, low. He caught the ball, got the ball upfield for a first down, and it's first at the 12.
They can get a first down just inside the 2, can the Tigers. They give it up the middle, and nothing there. Oh, the big fella. Is that Dosty? No, that's actually Cam Stewart with a play. I can't tell because his jersey's so tight. Can't see his number. Cam Stewart's been really playing well the last 4 or 5 games. He broke into the backfield and 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12 for the Tigers. 4:05 to go on a moving clock, first quarter. 14-0 Bulldogs. Nagy. Mishu comes in motion. Nagy back to throw. Looking. Oh, threw it high. Had a man. Cody Dingle had cut in front of Kirian again, but threw it high, and it ends up 3rd down and 13 here for Gardiner.
A little bit tighter coverage in the Lawrence secondary. As you get closer to the goal line, you got to get up on your mans and really press them. And I really don't know if Nagy can really throw the ball deep ball. I know they're at the 12-yard line or 15-yard line right now, but I would push my coverage up, even in the open field.
He has Burgess in the backfield. Nagy takes the snap. Looking, has Burgess in the flat, makes the play, and tackled immediately. Good job by Cole Kirian. He makes the tackle right at the 10-yard line. There's a flag in the backfield. And it's going to be holding on Gardiner. Ooh. That's going to march him back 15. Well, do you do that, or do you take the penalty? I mean, do you not take the penalty?
I would take the penalty,
Yeah.
back them up.
Yeah.
4th down. They were at the 10-yard line. They had a, it would be 4th and 8. Now it's
3rd and a bunch.
3rd and 23. Good call. I would actually press them up here.
I think.
See if he could throw the ball deep.
Yep. 2 receivers wide to the left, 1 to the right for Nagy. Takes the snap. Fake. Looking. Throws over the middle. Has a man. It's caught. And that's going to be close. It's going to be a first down. Trying to get into the end zone. That was Zach Christian made the catch in traffic. Boy, that was a heck of a catch, Larry. I don't know how he came down with it.
Great coverage by Lawrence. They did everything right, but knock the ball away or intercept it. 1st and goal for Gardiner at the 1. Asher Nagy is really 2nd series after the interception is he's been up money.
He threaded the needle on that one. 1st and goal for the Tigers, trailing 14-0, trying to get back in this one. Nagy out of the shotgun. Quick throw. Oh, it should have been intercepted. Oh, Aaron Craig stepped in front of the receiver, and if he catches that, he's off to the races.
I have to question that play call.
Yeah,
1st and goal at the 1.
Yeah.
Get the ball, get under center, and play smash mouth.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about shotgun. When you're in shotgun all the time, when you're in these goal-to-go situations, or a third or fourth and one, you're catching the ball 4 yards back.
Yeah, you really
right?
give the defense, being able to get upfield.
Nagy out of the shotgun. He's got Burgess behind him. Gonna give it to him. Nothing there. Gavin Lunt shoots the gap. And he had him in the backfield. Lunt says, I'm not going to let him get away this time. And again, that's a loss of a yard. So it's going to set up a 3rd and goal from just outside the 1.
They're pretty big up front. A little quarterback sneak under center.
Pound it. Chadwick, the lone setback. Nagy out of the shotgun. Mishu comes in motion. They give it to Chadwick. Chadwick bounces off one tackler, and there's nothing there. The Bulldog defense is saying no. 4th and goal. They lost another yard. They're back to the 2. And
Gardiner will take a timeout.
Gardiner going to take a timeout here, and Gardiner head coach Pat Munzing is giving it to his players right now. Coaching staff for Gardiner, you got Munzing as the head coach. Pat Colwell is one of the assistants. Kevin Averill is another, and Jordan Whitney, you might remember that name from Mount Blue. A
very good athlete.
QB back in the day for the Cougars.
I tell you what, Mr. Whitney would have had a touchdown already with his athletic ability. Coach, I'm taking the ball.
Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches if you're a sophomore, junior, or senior. Don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition and create your athlete recruiting video now. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but we will be doing winter sports. Did I mention that?
I haven't heard it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to be doing some basketball.
Please tell.
We're going to be doing some hockey. And if you want to be a part of our epic broadcasts on Epic View, contact Brian, Epic View, EpicVue at yahoo.com. 4th and goal for the Tigers, and an offsides. Oh, they have just imploded since they got the ball to the 1 foot line, Larry. I go back to what you said. Why wouldn't you just go on to center and quarterback sneak, right? You're probably going to get a foot. Actually, this might help Gardiner out. It seemed like the last time they got a penalty,
they executed.
1:38 to go in the first quarter, 14-0, a drive it's got to be a 12 or 13 play drive at this point. Gardiner trying to cash in. 4th and goal from the 6. Nagy takes the snap. Looking. Quick throw. Over the head, and the Bulldogs hold. Oh, that's just a killer right there. I know it's the first quarter, but, man, you talk about momentum. I mean, that's just a momentum killer right there.
15-play drive.
Oh.
Started at the 28-yard line of Gardiner. They went 70 yards, 71 yards. They got down to the 1. And, I'm going to call it like it is, overthinking.
Yeah.
You get under center, you play smash mouth. If Lawrence stops you
4 times from the 1 foot line, then they deserve it, right?
Tip the cat.
Yeah. Bulldogs 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line. They hand it off to Carter, his first carry of the game, and he almost broke it. Just got tripped up at about the 15-yard line. Colton Carter was ready to take one to the hizzy. That means the house. I don't know if
okay, I didn't know that.
The slang, kid slang,
I'm old.
Yeah. The hizzy faux shizzy. 9-yard pickup for Carter, a little bit over his 7.4-yard average on the season. 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Braden Littlefield in the back. No, that's Gage Martin. Never mind. Martin with the carry already has a touchdown, and he gets stacked up at the line of scrimmage. You don't think he got the first down. Good job there by Gardiner. That was Elias Farias was there, as well as Lee Warren. They are very young, Larry. They did get a first down. Must have got forward progress. 39 seconds and counting here to the first quarter. Bulldogs 14-0 lead here. Class B North semifinal. The winner gets the winner of Messalonski and Coney, which is going to be Monday.
That side judge likes that offside call, doesn't he?
He does.
That's the second penalty of the, actually that's the third offside.
Second on Lawrence.
Second on Lawrence, but third offside on the wide receiver that's coming out to the side.
Yeah, like you said, he should be, if he's looking out there at the guy.
Okay.
Like you see, Lunt just did it right there. They're going to give it back. Wilson with the carry. Wilson gets a nice gain, picks up about 7. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. And here comes Hamlin running to the sideline. Well, that'd be the final play. Okay. Final play of the first quarter. The Bulldogs all over Gardiner, 14-0. Back after this.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street in Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all of your beauty needs. Aquarius, pools, and...
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, and the Prez, Brian Bork. Bulldogs 14-0 here at the end of one. What do you got for first quarter stats? Dub.
Okay, Rick. For Gardiner in the first quarter, 23 yards rushing, 71 yards passing for a total of 94. For Lawrence, 79 yards rushing. They have not attempted a pass, so they got 0. 79 in that first quarter, but Lawrence leads 14-0.
Hamlin out of the shotgun. 2 receivers split wide to the right. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Hamlin going to keep it himself. Cuts inside. Nice cut. But good job of closing. And I'm trying to see the number. Is that number 7 for Gardiner? Elijah Manning. Oh, I wonder if he's related to Eli Manning.
Most likely.
Actually, no, it was number 2. It was Logan Crowley that made the hit.
I remember him. He plays basketball.
Yep.
Remember the name last year.
Another penalty on the Bulldogs. Going to march him back 5 yards. This is the most illegal motion offsides penalties I've seen all season. So we got to have a little chat with the head of officials when he gets up here.
Mr. Larry said he was going to visit us.
All right.
The ref in the booth.
That's going to put the Bulldogs back at a 2nd and 13. Ball just inside their own 15-yard line. Quick throw. They get Martin in the flat. Martin breaks a tackle and still on his feet as he gets out over the 25 to the 27. First down, Bulldogs. Nice looking play there, Larry. I like those little, little passes out in the flat.
Plus, you get the ball out in open space to an athlete, and he breaks a tackle. He's got a big gain, or he actually takes it all the way to the house.
Bulldogs 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Lunt goes wide to the left. Carter in the slot to the left. Hamlin under center. Martin in the backfield. Carter comes in motion. They're going to give it to Wilson. Wilson off tackle and gets out to the 25, where he's taken down by Mishu and Chadwick. Actually, the 30, I'm sorry.
Remember, this drive started at Lawrence's own 6-yard line after the great defensive stand by Lawrence. It was 1st and goal at the 1.
How many times have we seen that this year? They seem to the bend but don't break defense here. Lunt goes wide to the right. Wilson in the slot to the right. They give it to Carter. Carter gets a block. Carter with a cut inside, and he's going to be stacked up at about the 38-yard line. Close to a first down. I think he's going to be about a yard short, depending on the mark.
Safety comes up for Gardiner and saying, oh boy, here comes Carter. He took the punishment on that one.
The officials looking to see if it's a first down. They're going to measure. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Toro lawn care equipment, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. They have a wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, mobile AC, and truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. And as I have mentioned, maybe once or twice, winter sports on Epic View. Got to be a part of it.
Oh, got to get the call.
185,000 views last year.
Got to get that ring it up going.
Oh, ring it up. Handoff right up the middle. Martin sifting through traffic, and he's going to be stood up by Mishu. And a flag comes down. I think they're going to get 21. Cody Dingwell came in and did a little Dingwell damage.
It's going to cost him 15.
After the whistle was blown, and Coach Munzing not going to like that.
Got to play to the whistle.
Yeah.
That was an obvious call.
That's going to put the ball into Gardiner territory at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs here. 10:18 to go in the half. They lead 14-0.
Like to see a little play action pass right here. Get the tight end over the middle.
Oh, he loves play action. Hamlin under center. They give it to Carter. Carter looking for a block. Cuts it outside. Stiff arm. And they stack him up in good shape, though. Good play by Dingwell there. Trying to make up for his mistake.
That was a nice job. It looked like he was going to get the corner.
Yeah, he actually was able to move that stiff arm that Carter had put on him and make the play. Just a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Lunt goes wide to the left. Carter in the backfield with Martin. They fake it. Hamlin rolling. Hamlin dumps it out in the flat, wide open. Martin makes a move. Martin, so if he could have stayed on his feet, he might have taken it to the house. He split the two defenders. It was actually it was 29, Evan Ahern and Burgess that came up to hit him, and Ahern's going to go out. He's got a little shoulder issue there, but first down, Bulldogs.
You know, they had Gavin Lunt split out. He went long, took the defense with him, and they just had Martin out into the flat. Nice little soft pass to him. 18-yard gain, first down at the 26 for Lawrence.
They give it to Martin right up the middle. Martin gets down inside the 20 to the 19. Tough inside running again by Gage Martin, who's averaging over 9 yards a carry on the season. And he's going to get 6 on that one, 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs.
He's already has 57 yards in this first half and a touchdown.
Maddox Santone comes in for the Bulldogs. Martin going to get a breather. Full house backfield. They give it to Carter. Carter puts his head down and is going to get a first down and more down to the 10-yard line. It looks like just inside the 10, so it's going to be 1st and goal. No, right at the 10, so it's a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs here with 8:17 to go on a moving clock in the first half. Like you said, L-Dub, this drive started back at the 6. They give it to up the middle to Wilson, and he's going to be stacked up by a host of white shirts. Crowley was there, as well as Kyle Duty, who's the leading tackler for this Gardiner team.
Really, Lawrence has spread the wealth around running the ball. Carter's had 4 carries. Martin's had 5. Wilson's 3. Hamlin with 1 and a couple passes.
2nd and goal here at the 8 for the Bulldogs. Hamlin gives it right up the middle. Martin bouncing off tacklers, gets inside the 5, down to the 4 before he stood up by 4 white shirts. Dingwell was there as well as Duty. 3rd down. By the way, 3rd down conversions on the season, Larry. Gardiner only giving up 29% conversions on the season, but it hasn't affected the Bulldogs in this game. They give it to Carter. Carter trying to get down to the goal line. He does for a Lawrence touchdown. Carter followed his blockers off tackle and carried a couple of white shirts into the end zone for the Lawrence touchdown. And just like that, it's 20-0 Bulldogs. We knew this was going to be an uphill battle for Gardiner, and they'd have to play a perfect game, and has not been the case today for the Tigers. Like you said, very young team. Low snap. Good job by Hamlin to get it down. And Craig is 3 for 3 on the day. 21-0 Bulldogs. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine, New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. LW.
Okay, for Lawrence, after the great goal line stand, they took over at their own 6-yard line. They went 11 plays, 94 yards, and it was a 2-yard touchdown run by Colton Carter. The extra point good. With 7 minutes and 8 seconds left to go before halftime, Lawrence now leads 21-0.
Dr. Anna Froman is a naturopathic specialist located in Benton. If you're not getting the results you need with your current PCP, call Dr. Anna Froman. Now accepting new patients. Call 544-6786. And KV Cap is offering free preschool enrollment for MSAD 49, MSAD 54, RSU 19, and the Waterville school systems. Enroll today at kvcap.org. I can tell you it's just a tremendous program. A couple of my grandchildren have been in it. My granddaughter Adria and my granddaughter Nora and my grandson little Paul, all been in the program, and just a phenomenal place for the kids.
Paul the 4th.
Yeah, the 4th. Little squib kick there.
Good thing he got down.
Yeah. Number 47, let's see, that is Eli Kruk. Oh, I wonder if he's related to John Kruk.
Oh.
He got down just in time for Wilson to fly over his head. So, great field position here for Gardiner. They really need to get something going here, L-Dub. Get some points on the board to get back in this one.
I wonder if the ball just went off the side of his foot, because the last kickoff was about 50, 55 yards inside the 10. We'll see what Gardiner can do after that last drive that they had. They got all the way down to the 1.
Handoff to Mishu. Cuts it back inside, and not a lot there. The Bulldogs. Lunt was there, as well as Cam Stewart. Martin comes back in for Colton Carter. An equipment issue here with Dosty.
Can he get that uniform any tighter? Hey, they can't hold him then, can they?
He's a big man. Pitch back to Burgess, and Burgess not going to get anywhere. Gage Martin gets a hold of his jersey and drags him down, and Lunt came along to clean it up. That's a loss of a yard. 3rd and 9 for Gardiner. Martin had him for about a 5-yard loss, and good job by Burgess to shake him loose a little bit to get closely back to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers go wide to the right, 1 to the left for Nagy as he confers with his backfield mates on the play. Nagy takes the snap. Looking. Quick throw out to Burgess. Burgess gets around the corner. Nice move, but he's going to be short of the first down. He got away from Preston Roy, but he couldn't get away from Cole Kirian, who came up and made the stick. And it's going to be a 4th and about 3. Trailing 21-0 here. I don't know. What do you do, Larry? You should give if you don't get it, you give the Bulldogs great field position in a game you're already trailing by 3 scores.
I think you got to go for it.
4th down and 3 for the Tigers. Nagy takes the snap. Throw. And incomplete. If anything, that would have been a penalty on Brady Davidson as he shoved Cole Carrion down. And the Bulldogs will take over in great field position inside Gardiner territory at the 49-yard line.
I think it's the right call. You're down 21-0. If you punt, Lawrence still has 5 minutes to go before half. They haven't stopped him yet. Lawrence is 3 for 3. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns.
Well, 2 touchdowns on possession.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Pick 6.
Yes.
They hand it off to Carter. Carter breaks a tackle in the backfield and is going to get a gain. Yeah, he ran in. He hit Christian hard on that play, and Christian got the worst of it as Carter gets a gain of 2. He had him for about a 4-yard loss in the backfield.
He finds a way to get uphill. Or downhill, I should say. And, he really doesn't take a carry for a loss.
2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Hamlin under center with Martin, the lone setback. Rolling to his right, quick throw. Oh, just over the hands of Martin. Martin would have had a big gain as he was out in front of Evan Mishu on the coverage. It's going to set up a 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. 21-0 here in the first half, 4:34 to go. Winner gets the winner of Messalonsky and Coney being played on Monday over in Oakland. That's going to be a heck of a matchup. I think Messalonsky's going to have their hands full with the Rams the way they're playing right now.
Yeah, they seem to really turn things around after all the injuries. The last half of the season, they really turned it on. Should be a great battle. Lawrence calls a timeout, first of the half.
Early childhood teachers are needed if you have experience working with children ages 6 weeks to 5 years old. KV Cap's Child and Family Services Department is hiring infant, toddler, and preschool classroom teachers, teacher assistants, and teacher aides throughout northern Kennebec and Somerset counties. KV Cap offers great benefits, including financial support to further your education and career path in the early childhood education field. Check out all of KV Cap's current open positions at kvcap.org. What do you think about that matchup, L-Dub? Messalonsky and Coney. Coney really can sling the ball around. Is it Morin, the quarterback?
Yeah.
The Morin kid, he's just a junior, right?
I believe, yes.
Yeah,
yep.
He is. He had a game this year where he had over 484 yards.
I think he had 5. I thought he had 500.
Whew, crazy. Was that against Bangor?
Yes.
Because they smoked Bangor.
Yes, they did. Bangor, what are you doing for the secondary?
Yeah, exactly. 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. They fake it. Throw. Down the middle, he's got Lunt! Lunt makes the catch! Inside the 20, down inside the 10, 1st and goal, Bulldogs. Oh, what a pass by Hamlin. He just threaded the needle. Laid it right on the shoulder pads of Lunt, and Lunt took it down inside the 10, 1st and goal, Bulldogs.
Beautiful pass. He laid it right out in front of him, and Lunt, the big tight end, corralled it in. 38-yard pass play. Sets up a 1st and goal for Lawrence at the 9.
Hamlin faked, rolling, throws, man wide open, caught, touchdown. Lucas Proctor wide open in the back of the end zone, and just like that, the Bulldogs were up 27-0 here in the first half. Could be singing that song early tonight. Craig 3 for 3 so far. Good snap, good hold, and kick is splits the uprights deep. 28-0 Bulldogs drive summary brought to you by, you guessed it, Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
Okay, that was a 4-play, 49-yard drive. Lawrence took over after Gardiner could not convert a 4th down at midfield. Like we said, 4 plays, 49 yards, and it ended up being a 9-yard touchdown pass to Lucas Proctor from Michael Hamlin. Extra point is good, and with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go before half, Lawrence now leads 28-0. Really nice passes by Hamlin. Lucas Proctor from his tight end position went out into the left flat, caught the ball wide open, 9-yard touchdown pass. I believe that's his first touchdown of the year.
And that was the throw before that to
Gavin Lunt.
Gavin Lunt was a beautiful throw. Just laid it right in there. Oakland Motor Company in Oakland is your one-stop shop for premium used cars, SUVs, and trucks at budget-friendly prices. Call Eric today at 716-1564. Visit them at 17 Old Waterville Road or online at oaklandmotorco.com. Short kick is going to be taken by the deep man. Oh, it's fumbled.
I think they're going to call it down.
Oh, he wasn't down. Come on. He wasn't even close to being down. Seriously? Where is that head of officials?
Don't bring me.
I want to talk to him.
Don't bring me down. Sorry.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Hey, come on. Got the music in me today.
Who is that? That's not Foreigner. Is that You Got Me Running, Going Out of My Mind?
ELO, baby.
ELO, that's right. 1st and 10, Tigers, they really need to get on the board here for the half. Quick throw over the middle, dangerous throw. Nice catch made by Mishu. And he's going to pick up about 7, or 6, I should say. 2nd and 4. 3:38 to go on a moving clock here in the first half. 28-0 Bulldogs. Nagy. Good to see Zach Christian back in there. He got hurt tackling Carter. Nagy throws over the middle. A nice I was getting ready to say nice catch. Ball that was thrown behind Mishu. I think he's glad that he didn't catch that because Braden Littlefield had him queued up.
Ooh. And he actually had turned his back to him, too.
That could have got ugly.
That could have ended not well.
3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. Dingwell goes wide to the left with Christian. 2 receivers wide to the right. Burgess, the lone setback. Nagy takes the snap. Under pressure. Quick throw over the middle. Burgess. And it's going to depend on the mark. I think he's short. His knee went down. Good play by Lawrence. Number 63, Zeb Hanna.
Hanna read that perfectly. Nice screen pass. I don't think high schools do that enough.
It is a 4th down and 1 for Gardiner, and we saw what a struggle it was for them to get a foot down in the goal line. This is by no means automatic here. Nagy looking at the sideline for the play, and Coach Munzing wants a timeout. Want to remind you, we're going to be doing some I keep saying fall. Winter sports, basketball, hockey, basketball, hockey. We're going to be doing Skowhegan girls and boys basketball, Lawrence girls and boys basketball, Waterville girls and boys basketball, Kents Hills hockey, NYA hockey. And that's right, you out there in YouTube land can be a part of it. All you got to do is contact Brian, President, CEO, CFO, Chairman of the board. Is there any other ones, Brian? No? Okay. Epic View, that's Brian Bork. Epic View, Epic VUE at yahoo.com. He'll set you up with a marketing plan. Just a phenomenal marketing plan to get your message out to the masses. 4th down, they give it right up the middle, and falling forward, thankfully, as he was met in the hole, Chadwick But he does fall forward, and geez, he didn't get a great mark there. I don't know if he got it. They're going to have to measure, Larry. I thought he fell forward enough for the first down, but it doesn't
it's
look
where
like
the ball is, though. I think the ball was in his stomach, so
okay.
I thought it was a pretty good mark.
Good tackle by Roy.
Yes. And again, I just don't get under center.
Yeah.
Get it tight.
Get it right. Get it tight.
You got it. But that's.
He got it. Barely. Prime Financial can be your professional financial advisor to provide analysis and guidance to businesses and individuals who need help with their financial decisions. Contact Mike Cleary at Prime Financial today at 877-9450. First and 10. Tigers with 2:22 to go in the half. Ball at their own 46.5-yard line. Nagy takes the snap, handoff. And Mishu cutting it back, but not much there as Carter and Littlefield there. And got a little help.
Evan Mishu, one of the seniors.
Cam Stewart, too. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Very, you got Chadwick is a sophomore. Elliott is a sophomore. Burgess is a junior. Duty is a junior. And Nagy is a sophomore.
Yeah, this team's going to be heard from in a few years. Nagy takes a snap, fake, throws over the middle, and what a catch by Dingwell. Dingwell racing to the end zone. Can he get there? Touchdown, Gardiner. Oh, what a catch by Dingwell over the middle. And Gardiner gets on the board, a much-needed touchdown to get back in this one. Dingwell made the catch in traffic and then turned and spun out of traffic, and it was a foot race to the pylon that he won. Nagy will attempt the extra point. Dominic Weber, a freshman, is the holder. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick looks good. And with 1:33 to go in the half, Gardiner gets on the board to make it 28-7. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine, New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com.
Okay, it was a 6-play, 64-yard drive, and it was a 52-yard touchdown pass from Nagy to Dingwell. The extra point was good, and with 1 minute and 33 seconds left to go before half, Gardiner is on the board and now trails 28-7. And I tell you what, that drive that they got stopped at the 1-yard line, 4 plays. Right now they'd only be down two scores. They can move the ball against Lawrence. 28-7, 1:33. That gives Lawrence enough time.
Definitely. Hannaford's hiring for all positions and offers flexible schedules for those leading an active lifestyle. Applying is easy. Just go to hannaford.com and apply today. And as I've said many times, Epic View Studios has sponsorship space available for this broadcast and winter sports coming up.
Oh, gonna crank up the bingo, bango, bongo.
Oh, that's right.
Fired up for that.
End over end kick's gonna come down to Wilson, and he takes a knee at the 22-yard line. Not sure what that was about. He had plenty of running room.
Pete Cooper would have had him off the field on that one. What are you doing?
I don't know if he wanted to keep as much time on the clock as possible, but GC had a lot of open field in front of him. Could have got some better field position. Bulldogs will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line, leading 28-7. Let's see, the way they've been throwing the ball really well here too. You'd think with they got 2 timeouts left still, so you can run. Plus the clock stops on every first down.
Hamlin in this first half, 4 for 5, 79 yards and a touchdown.
Out of the shotgun, Littlefield comes in motion. You're going to pitch it back to Carter. And Carter not much there as Chadwick gets up and then he gives him a little shoulder. Come on, get back to the huddle. Cut that out.
You make a nice play and...
Yeah, just you ruin it by doing something stupid like that.
But there's a lot of talk on the field. They see it on Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon.
Oh, I know. You know, I was talking about that. I know Matty, he's not listening, obviously, because he's in Nashville. But his boy there, who's the linebacker for, or the lineman, I should say, for the Raiders.
Crosby.
Chatterbox, just shut up. Hamlin going to keep it himself, and he's going to, oh, he gets away. Looked like he was going to get buried in the backfield. Hamlin trying to get to the corner, trying to get out of bounds, and he does. What a play by Mike Hamlin as he gets away from what looked like at least a 6-yard loss and gets all the way out to the 40-yard line.
Turned a 6-yard loss into about a 15-yard gain. Plus, it stops the clock.
Yeah, he did get out of bounds. The official does make that motion out there. So 1st and 10, Bulldogs at the 39. 35 seconds left. So you want to start looking at getting the ball down the field here. Maybe get Gavin Lunt loose in one of those fly patterns. Lunt and Proctor split wide to the right. Proctor going to make the catch, and he's going to get tackled immediately. Good job by Dingwell to come up and make the tackle, and Lawrence will call a timeout. Boley's Famous Franks on College Ave in Waterville is giving away a $20 gift card each game. Look for the Boley's Famous Franks commercial on this broadcast. For more information, have your camera phone ready, and good luck. All you got to do is scan that QR code, and you get entered in for a chance to win a $20 gift card. And you can have some two loaded plus with salt pork and a large fry.
I'm going to talk to the Preds here, and I think we should do a commercial. Rick and myself eating Boley's hot dogs. That'd be a great commercial.
I think that sounds great. You know, there's no flies landing on you today, my man.
I tell you,
this
is the playoffs.
You're in the zone today.
I felt good.
Oh, that's right.
Feeling good, feeling strong.
No, you were all fired up before the game. You're shoving me and getting in my face.
Headbutting,
yeah. You were feeling your oats there earlier.
I lost my.
Hey, listen, one thing, you don't want to mess with Brian, by the way, because I don't know if you heard that story about him. Back in high school, some bully was messing with him, and he took him to Pound Town.
Wow.
Not the good kind. Back to throw, Hamlin looking. Under pressure, throws over the middle. Oh! Actually, probably a good idea that he doesn't make that catch.
Nice job by Gardiner. They really, pushed their defenders way back. They were trying to keep Lawrence in front of him, and unfortunately for Lawrence, he did drop the ball because he had the ball right around the 40-yard line. And they still have one more timeout left.
Right. 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Good pressure there by Gardiner to get Hamlin off of his spot and get him to move away. 22.3 to go. First half, that's been mostly all Bulldogs, with the exception of that one touchdown late by Dingwell that got Gardiner back in this one, 28-7. Hamlin pitches it back. Carter's going to throw it. And he's hit from behind. I think it's a fumble, and it's recovered by Gardiner. Looked like his hand was moving forward, but that's a tough call. Obviously, you don't have the pros where you can look at it, but that's going to be a turnover. Looked like Carter was getting ready to had somebody open downfield, but did not feel the pressure. I didn't catch the number of the Gardiner player that knocked it free, but Gardiner will have it with 16 seconds left in the half. Chance to, throw a couple of balls up to see if they can get on the board here.
I believe they have one timeout left. You really got one play, unless you do a quick out, but you can have a ball over the middle, completion, call time, and then set up your Hail Mary.
4 receivers to the left. Quick throw, and intercepted. I don't know where Nagy was throwing that. And a flag comes in late on Littlefield as he just leveled somebody. I think Littlefield was looking at blocking because of the interception. and he leveled one of the offensive linemen for, and the flag came from the official way back here at the 30-yard line.
That's good that he's getting up.
63 is Keegan Kimball, who was jumped back up to his feet. I think he's okay, but well, I'm not sure about that call, L-Dub.
I did not see it, but Mr. Number 63 is not very happy right now.
Yeah, and Braden Littlefield is looking to lay the lumber whenever he can. He's not a dirty player by any stretch. That's going to march the Bulldogs back, but they do retain possession, and they will have a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line with 8 seconds left. They'll probably just take a knee here and end this first half, leading 28-7. Class B North semifinal, Lawrence and Gardiner. Yeah, that's exactly what the Bulldogs do. So the end of the first half here, you score Lawrence 28-7 all over the Gardiner Tigers. Back after this.
224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield. Check out our new family meal deals at sonnys-pizza.com. CrossFit 137 is where everyday people can do constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. The workout is set to the person's current fitness level, which includes no fitness experience at all. Our philosophy is progress, not perfection. Our community is all-inclusive, always supportive, and we have lots of fun. Stop by CrossFit 137 at 295 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville, or call 680-6785.
Renovating or building new, you'll find a wide selection of high-performing, energy-efficient, and beautiful windows and doors at Hammond Lumber Company. Your Hammond sales representative will walk you through the showroom displays and help you choose options to create a personalized custom look. Free in-home measurement is available, and Hammond can deliver your order from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Bring your vision and enjoy better light and added security and energy savings with quality windows and doors from Hammond Lumber Company.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
We have a family history with this practice with braces, starting with myself, then my older daughter, and now my younger daughter. What I like best here is that they involve the person with the braces in their plan. Also just super family friendly and always willing to go the extra mile.
They're very welcoming. They make jokes, they talk to me.
The orthodontists here are really top notch and they provide great quality care.
My name's Megan, and I have a son named Connor. He has severe ADHD. I was looking for a daycare for him. He had been kicked out of one already. They said that he wasn't going to be able to receive one-on-one attention, and he needed somebody with him one-on-one, and that was when he was 3. So I came here a little discouraged. Since we've been here through Educare and my family service worker, we've gotten a lot of supports. I was afraid that he would never even be able to control his body enough to sit and learn. And now I have high hopes for him. He's made huge strides in his life, but I've also made huge strides so that our entire family has been helped since we've been here.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Want to grow your business and directly market to our local community? Ready to be part of exciting high school sports action and get your company brand noticed on our next live broadcast? Ready to be part of the big show? Don't miss out on this epic opportunity. Space is limited. Place your business ad with Epic View Studios during our live sports broadcast at just $2.99. That's 40 live games for the entire high school spring sports season. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios at epicview@yahoo.com. That's EPICVUE@yahoo.com for more information.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Ski-Doo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
My name's Megan, and I have a son named Connor. He has severe ADHD. I was looking for a daycare for him. He had been kicked out of one already. They said that he wasn't going to be able to receive one-on-one attention, and he needed somebody with him one-on-one, and that was when he was 3. So I came here a little discouraged. Since we've been here through Educare and my family service worker, we've gotten a lot of supports. I was afraid that he would never even be able to control his body enough to sit and learn, and now I have high hopes for him. He's made huge strides in his life, but I've also made huge strides so that our entire family has been helped since we've been here.
The Oakland Motor Company has your next car, truck, SUV, van, and everything in between. The smaller dealer with a big selection and lower prices. Oakland Motor Company, with over 35 years in the industry. No pressure, no hassles, just great prices and friendly customer service. Visit the Oakland Motor Company at 17 Old Waterville Road in Oakland today. No need to travel anywhere else. The Oakland Motor Company has high-quality pre-owned vehicles right here in Oakland. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Upgrade your ride today at the Oakland Motor Company. Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Boley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck from Epic View Studios.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Headquartered in Westbrook, Maine, the E.S. Bolus Company is one of the oldest, largest, and most experienced electrical contractors in the northeastern United States. Founded in 1920, ESB has established a solid reputation for quality, safety, and value that makes them a contractor of choice for major construction projects throughout the region.
When you hire E.S. Bolus, you know you're getting the real thing.
With decades of day-to-day management and industry knowledge, Bolus's team of smart, creative, and skilled professionals complete commercial, industrial, utility, and telecommunication projects of every size and scope.
We don't have to limit ourselves with the type of construction that we go after. There's a huge amount of talent within the company.
With being in business as long as we have, there's nothing we haven't come across or dealt with.
This is Weston, he just turned 1 year old, and this is Miles, and he is going to be 4. I not only work full-time, I go to college, and they got me the help to put the kids with daycare and scholarships.
I chose KV Cat Preschool because I had heard good things about it from a friend, and Sebastian was about school ready. We got him in, and I'm so glad I did. He's learned so much. Sebastian has been with the same teacher all the way through the past 3 years. She's helped me and him learn a lot about himself. It's definitely more of a family environment than just a school setting.
We've been with KV Cap for a little over a year now. They were able to meet Silas's needs better than the other school we had been considering. He needed speech and he needs behavioral help. Both of those things were met here. The other school wasn't able to meet his IEP needs like KV Cap was.
KV Cap partners with MSAD 49, MSAD 54, RSU 19, and Waterville Schools to provide quality preschool services.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dugal, Larry Workman, Brian Bork. We're at the half. Lawrence with a 28-7 lead. Here with all the stats you need to know from the first half, L-Dub.
Okay, halftime stats team-wise for Gardiner. 27 yards rushing, 138 yards passing, total of 165 yards for Gardiner in the first half. 15 carries for that 27 yards for Gardiner. Quarterback Asher Nagy, 9 for 16, 138 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And one of those interceptions was a Kobe Netto 41-yard interception that he took to the house in the first quarter. And that made it 14-0 Lawrence at that time. For Lawrence, they had 136 yards rushing, 84 yards passing for a total of 220 yards. 1 turnover. Gardiner has 2 turnovers. Michael Hamlin, 5 for 7, 84 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, Gage Martin leads the way with 6 carries for 62 yards. And Rick, do you have some out-of-town scoreboard?
I do. In 8-man large, the North Regional Final, Mount MDI looking to pull the upset, leading number 1 and unbeaten Camden 14-6 at the half. In the South final is later tonight with Brunswick at Greeley, 6 o'clock tonight. Also 8-man small South Regional Final, Old Orchard Beach all over Maranacook, 30-8 in the first half. Old Orchard has scored over 500 points this season. L-Dub and I were talking about that in our podcast the other day. Other games, Class C North semifinal is zip in the second quarter, Madomic and Herman. Nokomis plays Oceanside later today at 6 o'clock. Cape is at Levitt at 5 o'clock today. At the half, in the D South semifinal, Wells 42-0 over Freeport at the half. And in the South semifinal, the other one, a lot tighter game. Oak Hill, the number 2 seed, 14-6 over Winthrop at the half. Later today in the D South semifinal, Winslow is at Foxcroft Academy, 7 o'clock tonight. And the other one, number 6 Old Town, is at number 2 John Bapst.
Gardiner will receive the ball at the beginning of the second half. Lawrence did receive the ball first and drove all the way down and scored on a 44-yard touchdown run by Gage Martin. I will say the kicking game for Lawrence is much improved because they struggled all year, and looks like they've corrected that, worked on that, and kicker has a leg, big leg.
Well, when you say struggled, I mean, it hasn't been, not because of strength, just he's been yanking them one way or the other, but definitely much better in this game. And, Hamlin's done a great job on a couple of bad snaps to get the ball in place as well. I think Gardiner gets the ball first, correct?
Yes, they do.
Because Lawrence had it first in the first half. So
I already said that. But
oh, you did?
Thanks for listening.
I wasn't listening to you as usual. So,
hey, kind of, I get that at home too, so that's all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, nobody listens to me. My name is L-Dub.
Start your smile journey with Smiles for Maine Orthodontics today, offering affordable payment plans and 0% interest financing. Smiles for Maine Orthodontics offers state-of-the-art treatment, including Invisalign, digital scanning, and excellent customer service. Come see why we are Central Maine's choice for orthodontics for all ages. Stop by our office at 12 Park Street in Waterville or call 873-7425 today. Also, CrossFit 137 is where everyday people can do constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. The workout is set to the person's current fitness level, which includes no fitness experience at all. Our philosophy is progress, not perfection. Our community is all-inclusive, always supportive, and we love to have fun. Visit CrossFit 137 at 295 Kennedy Drive in Waterville, or call Scott at 680-6785.
I also got a text from one of our listeners. Please stop singing. So
was that you or me? We both sang. It's probably you, because I can
yes,
sing.
yeah.
You can't.
No, I can't. I can't, but
You know.
I am taking
music,
requests, though. Please.
You know the words to songs. You know who sings them. I mean, I'm always impressed with your musical knowledge.
But not with my voice.
No, that's all right.
That's all right.
Can't have it all.
Can't have it all, and I don't. But, second half, Gardiner will get the ball. Like I said, Nagy with a nice first half, 9 for 16, 138 yards, 1 touchdown pass. That was a 52-yard touchdown pass to Cody Dingwell. And but he did have 2 interceptions. One got returned to the end zone by Kobe Netto, and the other one was late in the second quarter. So see if he can improve on that and see if Gardiner can make a game here in the third quarter.
2 bad interceptions too. They were just there were nobody even around. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken by Burgess. Burgess makes a cut. Burgess still on his feet, trying to get around the end, and a flag comes down. We'll probably have a block in the back here as the flag comes down. Good return by Burgess out over the 25 to the 28-yard line.
First half flags. Gardiner had 4 for 35, and Lawrence had 4 penalties for 30 yards. This is going to set Gardiner back 10 yards. They should be inside the 20. If you see the numbers, you don't block them. They'll start at the 19-yard line, their first drive of the second half.
28-7. Winner goes to the finals of Class B North. That game will be played in Lewiston. Nagy barks out the signals, takes the snap, handoff, trying to get around the end, Mishu, and nothing there, and a flag comes down. Cam Dostie was there. Littlefield was there. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a hold on Gardiner. It's going to put him back another 10 yards.
Oh, they're going to
and they
refuse.
Use it as a loss, I believe, is about a 4-yard loss. I think that's a good refusal because you're only getting half the distance to the goal. 2nd and 14 for Gardiner. Just underway, second half. Lawrence 28-7 in the lead. Bulldogs trying to get back to the Class B North final.
Gardiner had one nice run on their first drive, and after that, really Lawrence has made them one-dimensional. 15 carries, 27 yards. Now it's 16 carries, 24 yards.
Ooh. The defense has been stout today against the run. Nagy throwing and threw it into a crowd. Really could have been picked off. Christian fell down, and also out there was Kyle Duty. Christian is the leading receiver for the Tigers. 27 catches for 409 yards. Evan Mishu actually has more receptions, less yards at 301 yards, because you said in our pregame show you mentioned he had 144 yards
on 10 catches
last week. So,
anytime you have 2 receivers in the same area, someone has run the wrong route. That usually ends up bad, usually with an interception.
3rd and 13. Quick throw, picked off. Lunt steps in front. Lunt trying to get to the end zone. And he's going to be just short. What a play by Gavin Lunt as he sniffed that one out. And the 3rd interception for Nagy is going to set the Bulldogs up in beautiful field position inside the 5, 1st and goal. We talked about it in the pregame show, Larry. 9 interceptions on the season for Nagy, and the Bulldogs had picked off 11 passes during the regular season. So not a good combination if you're a Gardiner Tiger fan.
And he's got 3 more on this afternoon.
Full house backfield here for the Bulldogs. They're going to give it to Carter. Carter trying to break tackles, and he's going to get hauled down by Elijah Farias.
First half for Carter, Colton Carter, their leading rusher on the season. He had 7 carries, 32 yards, and a fumble. He had a fumble right before halftime.
Yeah, he was trying to throw the ball, though.
Yeah, it's still considered a fumble, though.
They're going to give it this time, Wilson, and Wilson's going to get in for the touchdown. So not a good start to the second half for the Tigers. Their first possession ends up a turnover, and the Bulldogs going to take it in for 6. We'll have our quick Hammond Lumber drive summary after the extra point here. Craig is 4 for 4 on the day. Snap is good, hold is good, line drive kick is going to get through. Just like that, with 10:28 to go, 35-7 Bulldogs. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 2-play, 6-yard drive. Gavin Wilson plunged it in from 3 yards out. Extra point is good, 5 for 5 today for Lawrence. And with 10:28 to go in the third quarter, Lawrence now leads 35-7.
Just got a score from Ronnie. His daughter is playing for Skowhegan Indians. I knew I was going to say that. The Riverhawks. And they are looking for their, 483rd state championship, Larry? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's a couple.
It's 1-1 in the fourth against Cheverus. We both thought that was going to be a tough game for Skowhegan to win, and they might go down there and eke out another championship, be their 24th, correct?
I believe so.
High end over end kick. Going to be taken by Burgess at the 15-yard line. Burgess gets buried. You guessed it. Mr. Special Teams, Gavin Lunt, gets down there to make the tackle. I have yet to see a game where Gavin Lunt did not make the tackle on a kickoff.
You know, he's a pretty big guy, but he flies down there and he's made numerous tackles this year. We've called his name numerous times.
Is that your new favorite word?
Numerous.
Yeah.
It's better than great, right?
I like it. 1st and 10, Gardiner. They hand it off to Dingley on a sweep, and not much there. Or Dingwell, I should say, sorry. And he's going to lose a yard. Proctor was there. And coming from his nose tackle position, Dosty was out there too. Coach Hersom out on the field. His defense is always his priority out there. 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. Nagy, little screen over the middle, not much there. Dosty right there to sniff it out and throw Chadwick down. Maybe got a yard. 3rd down and 11.
That's the second time they tried that little screen pass over the middle, and Dosty, like you said, read it perfectly, was waiting for him. Like to see the big boy get an interception, see if he could take one to the house.
We'll be timing that run on a sand timer. 3rd and 11 for Gardiner. Over the middle, nice catch. Dingwell goes up high to pull it. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That was Mishu who went up high. Flag down in the backfield.
What a catch.
It was a great catch by Mishu. Face mask on the Bulldogs, and they'll march it off from the where Mishu went down. So they'll get another 10 yards. That should put them.
It's probably 15, I believe, for a face mask.
Is it really?
I think it is. Yep.
Well into Bulldog territory here. Much needed break for the Tigers. 9:02 to go in the third quarter, trailing 35-7. They'll get first down at the Lawrence 44-yard line.
Yeah, usually anytime you see the flag in the backfield, it's, holding. But this time it's on Lawrence.
Nagy takes the snap. Looking, throws, and ball's tipped up in the air, and it's caught. Nice play by Christian to find the ball after it was tipped. There was a couple of blue shirts there as well, and he comes down with it, and Nagy gets lucky on that one, L-Dub.
Yeah, very lucky. That's a 15-yard completion. Now they're inside the 30 at the 29. 12 for 21 on the day for Nagy. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. 169 yards on the day. Probably a lot more passing attempts than they wanted today.
Duty in the backfield with Nagy. Nagy going to throw. Quick throw on the flat, and Mishu was trying to run before he caught it. And it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Actually, Lawrence had very good coverage right there, and he wasn't going to get away from the 2 defenders.
.17 to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs with a 35-7 lead. Nagy out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands it off right up the middle. And Duty's going to fall forward for a couple. Be 3rd down and 8. Definitely in 4-down territory of the Tigers. The winner gets the winner of Messalonsky and Coney playing Monday over in Oakland. Nagy out of the shotgun. 2 receivers split wide to the left, takes the snap. Has time, throws it over the middle. Oh, Braden Littlefield had an interception right in his hands, and it got away from him, and Mishu able to make the grab. Boy, that's like 3 or 4 completions, Larry, that have gone off Bulldog hands and into the hands of Gardiner. They've really done a good job of concentration out there making those plays. That's a tough catch to make.
Yeah, and actually great coverage by Littlefield. He dropped back into the second tier of receivers and really had the interceptions right in his hands.
1st and 10, Gardiner at the 13-yard line. Nagy going to the end zone, and it's going to be picked off. Cole Kirian goes up and makes the catch, the 4th interception of the game for Nagy, and another missed opportunity for the Tigers deep inside Lawrence territory. It was double coverage over there. He just threw it up for grabs.
Yeah,
he's a sophomore. He's a sophomore.
Yes, he is.
Right?
Yep. He'll definitely learn from that. But on that play, you really got to get one-on-one coverage in near the corner of the end zone, and really he was in the middle of the end zone. Really gave the defender a chance to intercept that.
Yeah, just threw it up for grabs. 1st and 10, Bulldogs at the 20-yard line. Hamlin under center. Fake. Going to keep it himself, and not much there. Nice job of defensing that play by Crowley and Kyle Duty. It's going to be a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12.
I don't believe we've had a punt today.
No, we have not.
The lonely punter.
Well, the Giants and Jets made up for it.
Yes. Punt.
24 punts and 23 points between the 2 teams. Ugly.
The old Giants hotline on Monday mornings as well.
Oh, boy.
Is alive and well.
Out of the shotgun. 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs. Hamlin takes the snap. Gives it to Carter. Big hole. Carter trying to get by his blocker. And still on his feet. Cam Stewart got in the way of Carter. Carter usually very good at waiting for his blocks, but he saw such a big hole. He's like, I got to take advantage of this. He ran into Cam Stewart, and that impeded his bigger gain, but he does get out over the 25 to the 27. 3rd down and 3 for the Bulldogs.
You know, that's how tough Carter is. You know, I would say Stewart probably goes about 260, 270. And he flattened him.
Ran him over. 2 receivers go wide to the left for the Bulldogs out of the shotgun. Littlefield comes in motion. They're going to give it right up the middle and nothing there. Good job, Carter. It doesn't get much. Good job by Christian and Duty to stack them up for a loss of 1. And it's going to set 4th down. You were waiting for that first punt, L-Dub. Here it comes.
Excited.
5:09 to go on a moving clock here in the 3rd quarter. 35-7 Bulldogs.
Michael Hamlin back to punt for Lawrence.
And going to be taken at midfield by Elliott. And how many times have you seen that, L-Dub, where the punt returner does a little juking and jiving instead of just run? He had all kinds of room if he just caught the ball on a dead run and just kept going straight right up the middle. He's probably inside the 35, maybe even inside the 30 if he does that.
Yeah, you know, north and south we always talk about.
Right.
You know, obviously
the head of officials, by the way, must have heard that he was going to get an earful because he hasn't come up yet.
I'll talk to him.
Lawrence grad too.
Yes, he is.
We got quads to the right. 4 receivers. They fake it. Quick throw, tipped and caught. Zeb Hanna got a hand on that one, but Chadwick made the catch, and boy, Gardiner receivers really have done a good job of concentration, as that's like the
third.
Fourth,
it's third or fourth,
reception
yeah.
That they've made off of a tip pass. Hanna got a hand on it, and then he was tackled out there by Gavin Lund. Picks up 3, 2nd and 7. 4:10 to go on a moving clock for the Tigers in Lawrence territory at the 41. Nagy out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, fake, quick throw, and well back. Boy, that was a quick whistle. Jeez. I mean, the guy's standing up there, and Gage Martin had him dead to rights. And the official came running in with the whistle. I mean, you don't blow that whistle there.
It went for safety. You know, he was his forward progress was stopped. He was also going to get lit up.
He was still trying.
I think he really saved him from getting lit up.
Okay, whatever.
Hey,
you got to always take the opposite side of what I.
No, I'm just I got support for the officials.
Of course,
I love the officials.
3rd down and 13. At the Lawrence 47-yard line. Nagy back to pass. Throws over the middle, intercepted. Proctor at the 50, still on his feet, inside the 40 to the 38, and again, where was that going? Nagy just threw it into, there was about 4 blue shirts there. I didn't even see a white shirt anywhere near the ball, and is that the 4th or 5th interception?
That's his 5th. Third in the 3rd quarter for him. Lawrence will have the ball at Gardiner's 39-yard line.
Leading 35-7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Trying to really put this game away. Obviously, they're up 35-7. I would think this would be the last drive if they do score for the first unit.
They give it to Martin on the counter. Martin cuts it up the middle. Martin still on his feet. Martin rumbling, stumbling, bumbling inside the 25 to the 20. Actually, inside the 20 down to the 17. Another big run by Gage Martin. Boy, that counter, Larry, is working like a charm today for the Bulldogs.
82 yards now on the afternoon for Gage Martin and 1 touchdown. 7 carries, 82 yards.
Yeah, it's
nice
over
average.
Over his Over 10 yards a carry. And give it to Martin again. He sidesteps the defender at the line of scrimmage and keeps on moving. Inside the 10 to about the 9. 9-yard pickup there. Approaching 100 yards, Gage Martin. I don't think he had 100 yards in a game this year.
I don't recall calling him for 100 yards, but, you know, he's knocking on the door.
Bulldogs looking to put this one away here with another touchdown, leading 35-7 here in the third. Full house backfield. Fake. Hamlin throwing. Hamlin, man, wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown. Was that Watson? Brandon Watson makes a nice catch at a ball that was a little high, but he was able to pull it down for another touchdown pass for Hamlin. Is that his second or third?
That's his second today.
And the Bulldogs getting ready to put this one away here, 41-7. Craig on to attempt his 5th extra point. He's 4 for 4, 6th, I should say. He's 4 for 4 so far. And high, deep, and good for Aaron Craig. So, your drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine, New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com.
It was a 3-play, 39-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 10-yard touchdown pass from Hamlin to Watson. The extra point was good, number 6 on the day, number 6 on the day. And with 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Lawrence now leads 42-7. Lawrence took the ball over at the 39-yard line after the 5th interception by the Lawrence defense, and it only took them 3 plays.
Huhtamaki and Waterville is now hiring, looking for a new job or seasonal work starting at $21.87 an hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits at a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette, bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com. Craig with a line drive kick. It's going to be taken by Burgess inside the 20. Burgess right up the middle. Sidesteps a few defenders. Nice return by Chase Burgess. Out to the 37-yard line. I'd say 38-yard line. About a 20-yard return there for Burgess. .142 to go in the third. Bulldogs 42-7. Looks like they're going to advance to the B Regional Final.
They'll have a date there,
which I think will be next Saturday.
Either Coney or Missolonsky, who plays Monday night.
In at quarterback is number 10, Xavier Smith, a junior. This Nagy didn't, got tired of throwing interceptions, so came out of the game. As we said, L-Dub, very young Gardiner team,
they'll be back for sure.
A team that's going to be reckoned with here in the next few years in Class B.
I got to believe that Coach Munzing didn't want to throw the ball 25 to 30 times against this Lawrence defense.
There's another throw out in the flat, almost picked, but it's a low throw, not be able to miss. You can't corral it. And it's 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers. No, I think you're right, Larry. I'm sure he wanted to try to ball control, keep Lawrence offense off the field as much as you can. Two receivers go wide to the right for Smith. 2 go wide to the left. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Nice catch over the middle. And 1st down and more. Actually, Eben Whalen in the ball game, a freshman, makes the throw to Christian. And he's going to get the 1st down inside Lawrence territory. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Lawrence 42, Gardiner 7. Back after this.
You work hard for your money, and a person's finances are one thing that determines the way they live. It determines your lifestyle, what type of car you drive, the area in which you live, or what hobbies you can afford. Controlling your financial situation is a very important part of anyone's life. This is why a lot of people find themselves seeking help with a professional financial advisor. To help them with their money matters, financial advisors teach people how to save money, invest money, and grow their money in order to reach their financial goals. Professional financial advisors can also provide you the skills and tools for successful investments in 401ks, 403bs, buying and selling of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. They can also provide life insurance quotes, long-term care insurance, and disability insurance.
1st and 10 here as we start the 4th quarter for Gardiner. New quarterback, Whalen, going to keep it himself. And he doesn't get much, maybe 3, before Proctor comes up to make the play. Out of town scoreboard. MDI to all over Camden, 20-6 in the 3rd. Old Orchard 50-8 over Maranacook in the 3rd. Madomic Valley with a 18-6 lead over Herman in the 3rd. And a final is in. State championship in field hockey. Give it to you after this. Whalen back to throw. Whalen under pressure, and he's going to get sacked. Cam Stewart comes in and makes the play for the Bulldogs. That's going to set up a 3rd and 11. The Riverhawks not able, Larry, to bring home that state title as they were beaten 2-1 by Chevrolet.
It's going to be a long walk home for those girls.
That's right. By the way, your Winthrop Monmouth Halldale squad has tied up the game in Oak Hill, 14-all. 3rd down and 12 here for Gardiner. Whalen, quick throw out in the flat. Nice catch out there by Chadwick, but he doesn't get much. And we'll set up a 4th down and about 8.
I got 3rd quarter stats, Rick, if you want them.
Go ahead.
Okay, for Gardner, 28 yards rushing, 197 yards passing for a total of 225. For Lawrence, 180 yards rushing, 94 yards passing, 274 yards. 19 carries, 28 yards for Gardner.
4th down, Whalen throws one up deep, and it's a jump ball, and nobody is going to come up with it. Incomplete, and the Bulldogs will take over on downs. Bulldogs creeping up on their they average 382 yards a game. Getting close to that now, huh?
They got about 100 yards to go, 110. Let's see. Looks like the 2nd unit will be in at least the back. No, Hamlin's back in there.
Be out there at quarterback. Well, it's playoffs. I'm sure with this lead, you're going to see Coach. Of course, you're going to see Coach having them wait as long as possible before they snap it. Here's Lunt split wide to the left. They hand it off to the first back through, and that's Jaden Burnham. Doesn't get much. They give him a yard. 2nd and 9. So who do you think the Bulldogs match up with best between Coney and Messalonsky?
Boy, you know, both of those teams, they had great success running the ball. They got a bunch of turnovers against Messalonsky. They intercepted Doucette 3 or 4 times, and they really controlled it. And then they went down to Augusta earlier in the year and really put it to Coney, 40-7. And I believe they had well over, over 350 yards rushing down there.
Hand it off to Roy. Roy cuts it outside. Nice cut, Roy. 1st down and more inside Gardiner territory down to the 47-yard line. And it's going to be another Bulldog 1st down. They've really had a lot of success, Larry, with that counter today. You know, haven't had as much success with the off-tackle plays with Colton Carter, but those counter plays have really have not been defensed well or have been blocked well by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they've executed very well there, you know, on that counter, and they're finding success and going back to it. Go with what works.
Right. 7:40 to go on a moving clock. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. The 47, Hamlin under center. Gives it right up the middle to Santone, and Santone is going to pound his way down inside the 40. Picks up 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. I want to remind you that we will be doing all kinds of winter sports here on Epic View. Basketball, boys and girls basketball, Lawrence.
Defending.
Boys and girls basketball, yeah, go ahead.
Defending state champ, the Lawrence girls.
That's right. And I got a lot of players back. I mean, they lost a lot, but they got a lot of good players back. And you can be a part of that action. Just reach out to Brian. Epic View, that's Epic VUE at yahoo.com. Good cut at the line of scrimmage for Santone. He's going to get a first down. You can also get Brian on Facebook, right, Brian? Is it Brian Bork? Is that how they look you up on Facebook? Epic View on Facebook as well. So
you don't go under
Facebook.
Prez?
Yeah.
You don't go under the president? No.
Just a grunt, you know. 1st and 10, Bulldogs at the Gardiner 35. Hamlin trying to run some time off the clock here. 6:12 to go on a moving clock. They're going to give it to Roy on the counter again, and Roy gets down to the 30-yard line. On the tackle, Eli Kruk.
Looks like Colton Carter and Gage Martin have retired for the afternoon. They're not out there, you know, running the ball. Smart move. Looks like Cam Dostie took his last snap of the day.
Yeah, Kirian is going to come in at quarterback for Hamlin as well.
Maybe a little play action right here. Be good, huh?
Bradford in the game.
Yes, here we go. Deja vu.
Kirian under center. Going to give it to Roy. Roy makes a nice cut. Should have been stuffed in the backfield. Then he runs into Zeb Hanna. He would have had a first down probably. Getting into the backfield was 77 Jason Deering for Gardiner, but he wasn't able to corral Preston Roy, who made a nice cut. 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Like you said, though, this Gardiner team going to be a force to be reckoned with. And Lawrence, you know, they're going to lose a few here, but some of their linemen, Cam Dostie and the Stewart kid, but they're going to be back too. They've got some really good running backs that are still going to be on the squad. Kirian, 3rd and 1, takes the snap, gives it to Roy, and depends on the mark. I think he might be short. What do you do here? You kick a field goal? You know, maybe.
I'm going to tell you what. I'd try it.
Why not? See what you got for range. You know. Kirian on the sideline gets the play from Coach Ken Lindloff. Yeah, it looks like Lawrence is going to go. 4 minutes to go in the 4th, leading 42-7. Bradford split wide to the left. Kirian letting the clock run down. Takes the snap, gives it to Santone, and Santone's going to have the first down. Just needed about a half a yard. And Bulldogs can probably get close to running out the clock here on offense. Zeb Hanna comes out of the game. And Xavier Garcia, a sophomore, comes in for the Bulldogs. Full second team out there now. Bulldogs will wait and see who they play after Monday. They'll probably be over at the game Monday, watching that game. A lot of the players, I'm sure, will be there, seeing if they're going to take on Coney or Messalonsky. Both teams that they beat handily One thing you can't do if you're Lawrence, though, is take them lightly just because you beat them handily, especially Coney, because I think the Coney, if they end up facing Coney, it's going to be a different Coney team than they faced earlier in the season. 5-yard gain by Santone. 2nd and 5 as the clock continues to move inside of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Kieran under center. Letting as much time run off as possible before he takes the snap. He does. Going to give it to Roy. Roy looking to get outside. Nothing doing there as Logan Crowley makes the play. After this one, don't stay with us for our post-game show brought to you by Epic View Studios, where you can sign up to be a part of the madness, to be a part of Central Maine's preeminent high school broadcast company. How about that one, by the way? Preeminent. How do you like that one? Think my brother will like that one?
He would be very proud of you. Do you know how to use it in a sentence?
I do. I don't know what it means.
Okay.
He's really good, I think. Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow starts the same old thing again.
Oh, Dandy Don.
Dandy Don making an appearance here in the booth.
He's looking down on you, smiling.
In the Huhtamaki Packaging Broadcast Center.
And laughing.
48 seconds to go. As the Bulldogs trying to run out the clock here for this victory. Getting to the Northern Maine final. Second time in 3 years, I believe, because it was it 3 years ago, Bri, we did the game down in Lewiston? When they played Wyndham? I think it was 3 years ago.
I think it's 3 out of the last 4 years.
Is it? Yeah, because it wasn't last year. They got beat by Skowhegan in the semifinals. And the year before that, I think, was Wyndham. They lost in the final. And then the year before that, were they in the final as well?
It was
is that the Coney year? No, that was COVID, right?
Yes, that was COVID.
Oh, okay. So they didn't have a season that year. That's your final score here from, well, actually, it's clock's still running. But the Bulldogs are going to get a victory here, 42-7, and move on to the Class B North final. We'll take a break and come back and give you all the information from the Epic View Studios post-game show after this.
A professional financial advisor will provide both an analysis and guidance to businesses and individuals who seek help with their financial decisions. If you want a well-reputable financial advisor to help you along the way, contact Mike Cleary at Prime Financial today at 877-9450. Visit Prime Financial at 753 West River Road in Waterville or online at primefinancial.biz.
Make your wedding truly epic. Contact Epic View Studios now for wedding videography, photography, DJs, and more.
Welcome back to Pete Cooper Stadium at Kai's Field here in the Huhtamaki Packaging Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, and Brian Bork. 42-7 victory for the Bulldogs, and they move on to the Class B North Final next Saturday, I believe, down in Lewiston. They'll take on the winner of Messalonski and Coney, a game that's going to be Monday night over in Oakland. And let's get to our post-game awards first, and then L-Dub will have all the stats for you. Today's Precision Play of the Game brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only have precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo Snowmobiles, Lynx Snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, Toro, and Husqvarna Lawn and Garden Equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. We're going to give that to Colby Netto. Pick 6 in the after the Bulldogs had gone down and scored on their opening possession, make it 7-0. Netto made a catch in traffic. How far was 47-yard return?
41-yard interception return.
Yeah, it was, and it was interesting because it was after a play where he kind of got shoved in kind of an extracurricular situation with the Gardiner player, and then the next play, Colby Netto says, "Yeah, okay, how about I just take one back to the house?" What do you think of that? So,
Nice job. He stepped in front of the receiver, and he had an open field, and he took it all the way for his first touchdown on defense ever. Great play.
And today's player of the game is brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Who do you got for that?
We're going to give that one to Gage Martin. Like you said, Lawrence scored first on their opening drive. He took a handoff, went left behind the Big Hogs, 44 yards for a touchdown. His only touchdown on the day. He had 8 carries, 91 yards, and that one touchdown, and he's our player of the day.
Our post-game show brought to you by Epic View Studios, where there's always sponsorship space available. All you got to do is contact Brian. If you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees, or create awareness for your business, we can help. There are thousands of viewers, hundreds of thousands. This is thousands. I'm telling you there's hundreds of thousands of viewers just like you who watch sports here on Epic View Studios. Get your ad on TV. Call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email him at epicview, that's epicvue, at yahoo.com. Here, with all the stats, everything you need to know, every little nuance. How about that one, too? My brother is going to be so proud of me.
You listened well.
He's so proud of me. Hey, he's so proud of me. Every little nook and cranny of every stat. He's a Hall of Famer from Belgrade Central, L-Dub Larry Workman.
Okay, thanks, Rick. Like you said, Lawrence with a 42-7 win. They'll play next Saturday in Lewiston against the winner of Coney and Missalonski. Team stats, Gardiner, 27 yards on the day rushing on 21 carries. Really, defense. After they had an 11-yard run on their first series, and after that, Lawrence really clamped down on their running game, really made them one-dimensional, and and picked them off 5 times. Gardiner had 202 yards passing for a total of 229. On the day, Gardiner was 18 for 32 for the 202 yards, 1 touchdown pass. That was a 52-yard touchdown pass in the second quarter to really get the game a little bit closer to halftime. But in the second half, 3 interceptions in that third quarter, and that's all it wrote. And Gardiner will end the season 5-5, and really, like you said, very young. They will be back. These next 2 years, they should be really knocking on the door for winning a regional and going to the States. For Lawrence, they go to 7-2, and they have a date Saturday afternoon in Lewiston. Team-wise, 216 yards rushing on 36 carries, 94 yards passing for a total of 310. Michael Hamlin, 6 for 8, 94 yards and 2 touchdowns. Nice afternoon for Hamlin. He did run the ball a couple times for 30 yards. Really, they have got him out running, rolling to the right or left, and throwing. Probably one of his better games of the year. And then offensively, like we said, Gage Martin, 8 carries, 91 yards. Colton Carter, didn't get used a lot, 44 yards on 9 carries. He'll be ready to go next week.
Yeah, I think that they, that seemed like Gardiner really kind of defensed that, that off-tackle play to Colton Carter that he's known for, but they really struggled with that counter play, and that's where Gage Martin really was successful.
Yep, it's kind of a chess match. Offense, defensive coordinators kind of see what the other teams are doing. And, Lawrence had a great game plan. If this isn't going to work, we're going to go back that, using the counter or roll out and let Hamlin either run it or pass it. Just a lot of options for Lawrence. And they got so many weapons, and they've done this for years. This is the one thing I really learned about them. They don't, your Colton Carter can, carry the ball 20, 25 times, but they don't need that to win.
Right.
That's it.
Again, your final score here from Pete Cooper Stadium at Keyes Field, 42-7. Bulldogs move on to the Class B North Regional Final 4. Brian Bork and Larry Workman. I'm Rick Dougal. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, depend on the knowledge and experience of Hammond Lumber Company. Hammond's Home Planning Center will turn your ideas into accurate conceptual drawings, and 3D visualization is available. Your Hammond sales rep will prepare a materials list and cost estimate. And when you buy all of your materials from them, Hammond will refund all of your design fees. Hammond can deliver your order from any of their 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner since 1953.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton, Maine to make your next appointment at 207-544-6786. Today's live broadcast is made possible by the generosity of our following sponsors.